Welcome to day 78 of our school year. Go ahead and fill it in. All right, let's get down our beginning fraction. We have a total of 180 school days, and we are on day 78. So let's find the factors of our numerator. Our numerator is 78. Two factors we always know are 1 and the number itself. Using the commutative property of multiplication, I can also write it down as 78 times 1. Now we're going to use our divisibility rules, and we're going to go in order so we don't miss any factors. In order after 1 is 2. The rule for 2 is that it ends in an even number. 8 is even, so 2 is a factor. I can't do half of 7, but I can do half of 6. Half of 6 tens is 3 tens. That leaves a 10 and 8 ones, so it's 18. Half of 18 is 9. And our commutative property there. Next, we try 3. The rule for 3 is that we add the digits together. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 is a multiple of 3, so 3 is a factor. Let's see, I can get 3 20s, that's 60, out of 70. That leaves 8 tens. So that would be 3 times 6. We'll get that 18. Okay, next we try 4. A way to check for 4 is that you look to see if the second factor with 2 is even. It is odd, so 4 is not a factor. We try 5. The rule for 5 is that it ends in a 0 or 5. It ends in an 8, so 5 is not a factor. We try 6. The rule for 6 is that both 2 and 3 are factors. They are both factors, so that means 6 is a factor. I can get 6 tens out of 70. That leaves 18, and then 3 times 6 is 18. We try 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84. 78 is not in that list, so 7 is not a factor. We try 8. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 78 is not in that list, so 8 is not a factor. We try 9. 9 has the same rule as 3. We add the digits together. We get 15. 15 is not a multiple of 9, so 9 is not a factor. We try 10. The rule for 10 is that it ends in a 0. It ends in an 8, so 10 is not a factor. We try 11. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88. 78 is not in that list, so 11 is not a factor. We try 12. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84. 78 is not in that list, so 12 is not a factor. Then we get to 13. So we are done. We found all our factors for 78. 1, 2, 3, 6, 13, 26, 39, 78. So there are 8 factors. That is more than 2 factors, so it is composite. Now we need to figure out what our greatest common factor is. So let's start with our greatest factor of 78. Let's see if that works. Remember to keep your shaded separated from your unshaded. And make sure there's 78 in each group. So I have 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 72 plus 6 is 78. We have 24 left over, so that means that 78 is not our greatest common factor. Let's try 39. So 30 plus 9. Here, 30 plus 1 plus 8. 2 plus 30 plus 7. 3 plus 30 plus 6. And again, 24 left over, so 39 did not work. Let's try 26. 20 plus 6. 4 plus 20 plus 2. 8 plus 10 is 18, plus 8 is 26. 2 plus 20 plus 4. 6 plus 20. 20 plus 6. And again, I have 24 left over, so 26 did not work. Let's try 13. 10 plus 3 is 13. 7 plus 6 is 13. 4 plus 9 is 13. 1 plus 10 plus 2. 8 plus 5. 5 plus 8. 2 plus 10 plus 1. 9 plus 4. 6 plus 7. 3 plus 10. 10 plus 3. 7 plus 6. 4 plus 9, and there are 11 left over, so that means 13 did not work. Let's try 6. Let's see. Groups of 6. 4 off of each 10, and 6 are left over. And then I have 4 plus 2, and 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2. Alright, we just need to keep our shaded separated from our unshaded. Trying to use my mathematical reasoning to help me go a little more quickly with making my groups. But if this doesn't make sense, you can always count to make sure you have 6 in each group. Okay, 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 4. We found one that worked. No remainder, so that means 6 is our greatest common factor. So let's count up our total groups of 6. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 total groups of 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shaded in. Okay, I've done my division with my model, so let's do the division now with our algorithm. We're dividing both into groups of 6. Okay, my 8 looks kind of like a 9 there. Okay, so I'm going to divide 180 into groups of 6 and 78 into groups of 6. Let's see, I'm going to do 10 times 6 is 60. Numbers the same, zeros a game. More on top, no need to stop. More on top, no need to stop. 10 times 6 is 60. Numbers the same, 0 is the game, and then this is just 12. Take away 6, which is 6. 10 times 6 is 60. Numbers the same, 0 is the game. Add up the partial quotients, 10, 20, 30. Here, 10 times 6 is 60. More on top, no need to stop. More on top, no need to stop. Let's see, 2 times 6 is 12. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, 0 is the game. 1 times 6 is 6. Numbers the same, 0 is the game. Use what you know to get to your solution. You may be able to get there more quickly than I did, but use what you know and you'll get there eventually. 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we need to check. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Now since our remainder is 0 for both, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0 it stays the same, we're not going to actually add 0. 6 groups of 0 is 0. 6 groups of 3 tens is 18 tens. 6 groups of 3 is 13. 6 groups of 10 is 6 tens, plus 1 more is 7 tens. I'm sorry, 6 times 3 is 18. I don't know where 13 came from. So 78, that matches our dividend up here, so that checks. 180, that matches our dividend up here, so that checks. So our numerator is definitely 13, and our denominator is definitely 30. All right, let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. Okay, trimester 2, week 4. Today is 12/5/19. And our fraction for today is 13/30. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out our number line. We did groups of 6. So let's find our 6. Okay, gonna go across. Last one we have is 11/30. So we get down 12/30, which is equivalent to 18/45, 36/90, and 2/5 is the simplest form or equivalent fraction in lowest terms. And then 13/30. There's no lines below it, so it is our simplest form. But there are equivalent fractions in the 3's and the 2's, because 3 and 2 are both common factors, but 6 is our greatest common factor. All right, let's go ahead and put your number line away, erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.